Hey Aries, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus and any cross watcher. Today I'm going to ask my spirit guides for a fairy tale love reading. Please use this reading to help you to manifest a love that you are worthy and deserving of, or to confirm a love that's come into your life recently. I do have some charms. I have some initials, so we will be using those as well. Let's call in our guides. Let's see what they have for us. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's been newly guided here for the first time. So grateful. Spirit, I call upon you for loving messages. What is it that you have for us today? What is it that you need us to hear? I am listening for you now. I have an apology. Never underestimate the power of a heartfelt apology. Does someone out there owe you an apology? Maybe you don't even want to accept it, Spirit said. Like, I don't even care. I don't even want their apology. I have a wedding. Taking your relationship to the next level one step at a time. I'm looking for a real love. I'm looking for a lasting love. And that feels like I'm letting my past go because my soul focus is to find and to be with my loving, the lasting love. So that's good. I have destiny. A reunion with your twin flame is a destined event. You could be meeting a soulmate. You could be ready to meet a twin flame. But you definitely could be ready for the alignment of, this is what I've been waiting for. This is who I've been waiting for. I have anticipation. Embrace the sweet anticipation of love's arrival in your life. It's coming. Sometimes we just get discouraged that, when is it going to be here? Who, right? When, and is it somebody that's going to be decent? Yes, to all of the above. It really is out of our hands. And once we accept that, then we just live our lives until, Spirit has a bigger plan for us. And we just have to keep believing that. We just have to know in our heart that it is all part of a master plan. I have settling. Avoid settling for less than you deserve. No. So whoever wants to apologize to you, I'm going to say isn't worth your time. I feel like they can apologize until they're blue in the face. They're not going to give you what you want. And what you're looking for is the person who's meant to be in your life. The person who is the lasting love, they just said. So don't settle. You don't have to settle. There's a million people out there. I have imperfections. Love is beautiful, a beautiful mess. Embrace its imperfections. Is it going to be perfect? No. But is it going to be perfect for you? Yes. That's how I want you to think about it. That, life isn't perfect, but this person is perfect for you. And that's how you'll feel. Look around you. You wouldn't want to be with like some of your friends' people, or your family's people. You're like, I would never marry that person because they're not perfect for you. So, everybody, sometimes you're attracted to somebody and you don't even know why you're attracted to them, right? You're like, how did I end up with you? But everybody, there's somebody for everybody. That's the point. I have an Emperor. I have a Two of Pentacles. I have an Eight of Swords. And I have a Three of Cups. It came into me as they choose you. Okay. I mean, you have a choice also, but they just decide that, what, you're the one that I want. And it feels like they work really hard at breaking down your guard. They do. I feel I'm not a big jump through hoops person or prove it to me person, but maybe you want to see over a little bit of period of time that this person is real, that they're consistent, that they show up when they say they're going to show up, that they do what they say they're going to do, that you can trust them, you know. So maybe you, I don't know, it's a little bit of a test in a way. They are passing the test over a period of time, and in the same, on the same side, on the other side, they're choosing you, but they're trying to kind of chip away at that guard that you have up. Like, I'm going to prove to you that I'm a good catch. I do feel like that's going on. I have a 6 of Swords. I have a Page of Wands. I have an Ace of Swords and a Page of Swords. The 6 of Swords came into me as this person is a little bit worried that you're hung up on your ex. And maybe you're not, but maybe they just think that you talk about them, or you think about them, or this person's trying to come back into your good graces with apologies. So they want to wipe that person out of your mind, is how I feel. I don't feel like they're going to harp on you're thinking about your ex and be jealous and things like that. I feel more like they're determined to show you that you're not going to ever think about your ex. Once you fall in love with this person, you're going to be like, what was I thinking? So I feel like they're going to go out of their way. I have Strength. They're not giving up on you. They're not giving up on you. They're pretty, and I have a Knight of Cups at the bottom of my deck. They're not going to give up on you. They are falling for you, and they want you to be only thinking of them. They don't want you to even be struggling with what anybody else is thinking or doing, or, you know, somebody contacted me out of the blue. I didn't ask them to. Yeah, I feel like they just want all that energy to go away. And the only way that energy is going to go away is if they prove it to you that they're laser focused. Yeah, they're laser focused on you. Spirit, please share with me some clues. What clues do you have? I have a Boss, hardworking, serious, a gentleman, wealthy, a businessman. So do they have a lot to offer too? They're saying, I'm serious about you. Okay, so you say, well, how's this going? I think it's serious. Okay, so they're gonna, you know, they're not gonna be wishy-washy. This is not a wishy-washy person. This is a person who is either determined to capture you, to make you fall in love with them, you know, if they can, show you that they are a good catch, show you that there isn't anybody as good as them. So they're determined. I have a daredevil. They're very confident. There's an incredible sense of confidence in this person. They're going for it. They're taking a chance. They're taking a risk. They aren't going to give up on this. You could be the most challenging person they've ever tried to capture before, but it's kind of like game on. You know, like we're gonna do this. So I'm gonna capture you. I have a family man, a good provider, puts family first, a loving soul, being there for their family, being there for other people. I love my family. I'm very connected to my family. I spend a lot of time with my family. We do a lot of things together. I have a hedonist. I love life. I'm seeking pleasure. I try to stay in the moment. I want to show you a good time. That's how it came into me. And I have a nice guy at the bottom of my deck. Okay, so date the nice guy. Date the nice guy, the nice girl. You know, just, I'm happy, I'm accomplished, I'm stable. A gentleman, I'm respectable, I respect you. just for once, date the nice guy. You know, maybe that's not the person you're typically attracted to. Maybe you're attracted to something else, but it's a feeling of the nice guy's not going to hurt you. You know, the nice guy's going to be worthy of you. The nice guy's going to, I don't know, just show you that good people are worth it. Good people. All right, let's get nice guy, nice girl. You guys understand that, right? Okay, and let's get some initials. Now, some of you may connect to these initials. Don't worry if you don't. If you are looking, these could be clues to somebody coming. Okay, you could have somebody in mind right now, and maybe it's a confirmation. So let's just do a handful of clues, and that's let's get these letters. So I have a D, O, I have a W, a J, T, T, F, P, B, Z, Z, S. I have an E and I have a B. Okay, so some of you that could make sense. And like I said, don't worry if you don't see your person's initials. They're just a and these are general readings for everybody. So they're just a handful of clues just for fun. All right, let's see what else we have. What else do you need us to know about this connection, Spirit? What is it that you have for us? I have a playful romance. Keep romance playful by surprising your partner with fun activities. Plan playful dates, share laughter, keep the spark alive with light-hearted moments. How about the person who makes you laugh? How about the nice guy with a great sense of humor? How about the nice guy who likes to do just fun, casual, safe, healthy, normal things, you know, not get either one of us in trouble in any way or shape or form. Spirit, please share with us. I have a graceful forgiveness. Practice graceful forgiveness by letting go of grudges, address conflicts with empathy, apologize when needed, and move forward with a clean slate. So somebody who can say, I'm sorry, when they say or do something that's upsetting or something that we need to talk about. Okay, so I won't do it again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I said that. I'm sorry I hurt you. I'm sorry I'm running late. I'm sorry I didn't call. Whatever it is. But somebody who can do it, you know, and then move on, you know, have it be part of our relationship because things happen. Loving harmony. Achieve loving harmony by balancing love and life. Prioritize your relationship. Create balance in your daily lives and nurture your bond with care. So prioritize your relationship. I have harmony with you because you put me first. You care. You realize that a relationship takes energy. It takes time. That when you committed to being with me, that you knew there was an us. There was an hour. There's a sense of responsibility to accepting that connection, you know, being in this connection. There's a sense of responsibility that we both have. Let's get some charms. Let's see what the charms are saying today. And let's see what they have for you. Okay, so I have this big, beautiful bowl. Let's get a scoop. This has some additional letters. It has signs. It has a little bit of everything. Let's get some charms. Okay. So the letter Q. I have a C. I have Sagittarius. Okay. I have a number 21. I have an A, the letter A. What is this? I have a Virgo. Somebody could be a Virgo. Okay, I have I think it's a trumpet. I think it's a trumpet, a trombone, trumpet, brass instrument of some kind. Maybe I played an instrument when I was in like high school, and I took, music lessons. So, and it's kind of maybe it's like an odd instrument. I played the trumpet, I played the trombone, I played, something that not everybody plays, saxophone. I have the number 15. I have faith, hope, love. I have a cross. I have faith. So whatever I believe in something is how that came into me. So I definitely believe in some kind of higher power. I have a big, beautiful smile. It's like a big, I'm just going to put it up here. It's like a big Cheshire cat smile. So somebody who maybe that's the first thing you notice about them, or they're saying, I love your smile. So that could be the first thing that they say to you. And maybe it's maybe a lot of people say, I love your smile, but maybe it meant more when they said it. Maybe it meant, it was kind of like, okay, nice, thank you. Let's say this looks like a lightning bolt. All right, it came into me as a lightning bolt, but I have all these colors. A little bit of a flag energy there. Maybe we come from different countries, like a different flag. Maybe we have different backgrounds, something like that. I have two suns, two big flower like suns. So a beginning. Okay. Also like a burst of energy coming into me. I have this, I think it's a Celtic cross, knot, Celtic knot, tied together. Our hearts are tied together. Once our hearts and souls are tied together. Yeah. So once we meet, I feel like that's it. We'll stay together. So it just, it's the missing piece of the puzzle that then I feel complete. So that knot, I think, is going to stay. I have a cloud with a smiley face, maybe after a storm. This person comes into your life at maybe right after a very difficult period in your life. I have a guitar. So music is all around me. Musical instruments. I can play musical instruments. I could read music. I love live music. I love bands. And so maybe I wish I could play the guitar. Maybe if in the perfect world, I wish I could play a guitar, but I wish I could be, very musical. I have a baby bottle. So possibly for some of you, a family in the future, a child in the future. I have hopes to meet my person that I'm going to have a child with. And I have, this is a fairy tale reading. So I do have Cinderella's carriage, and it just feels magical. So I'm just going to say it's all magical, because sometimes it is. Sometimes it feels too good to be true. It feels perfect. You're just waiting for the bomb to drop, but sometimes it stays like that. And that's what we have to hope for. Okay, that we find our person and it stays. Let's see what the loving messages are. Spirit, please share with me. So I love your smile. Something about our hearts tied together. Date the nice guy. It's like, for once, I dated the nice guy and it worked out, right? So there you go. Spirit, please share with me. How about the nice guy comes along, right? The one that you've been waiting for. Spirit, please share with me. I have it's a divine connection. Your connection is divinely guided and deeply spiritual. Trust in this higher guidance and allow it to lead you to a love that is pure, profound, and transformative. If it's meant to be, it will definitely be divine guidance, right? It will definitely be destiny. It will be our paths have crossed for a reason, that you are what has been missing. And I feel like there's a part of me that feels that, like I said, they go out of their way to prove to you that you don't want to be with anybody else. So there is this kind of very old-fashioned chasing, pursuing energy. And I feel like that's flattering to you. I feel like this person's kind of jumping through hoops. They're trying to catch you. So, but they're doing it in a great way. They're not doing it in a seductive, manipulative, they're doing all the right things. And I think I'm going to give them credit for that. So I think this person's going to check some boxes. And they said, I'm serious about you. So that's all that really matters, is if they're serious. And if this is what you want, of course. So let's put this out to the universe. Feels good. Feels good. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. I want to thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Thank you always for your kind words and your comments. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please go to my website, kathymamolenspsychicmedium.com. I have 2 other YouTube channels, a pick a card channel and a twin flame soulmate channel that you may find some readings there that you may enjoy. So I'll put the link in the description, and we'll see you all again in another Love Messages real soon.